There are a lot of things on record label that we, or let me say outside the world, doesn't know. So thank God for I can't really say thank God, but the case of Mobile has really revealed a lot of things, a lot of secrets. These are things that are happening in the record label. Honestly, that 2015, I almost gave up because I met the likes of Two-Face. I was inside the studio with Celeb Bobo producing music and all of that, and all of a suddenly everything just collapsed.
Get ready to dive deep into the world of music as we explore the musical journeys of fast-rising Nigerian music artists who are striving to not only make a name for themselves, but to also stamp their marks as torchbearers, carrying on the legacies of our past and current music heroes. Now, joining me today is a fast-rising Nigerian music star. His name is ERYWON, and today he'll be sharing with us his journey. You know, the setbacks, the challenges, his triumphs, his successes, and basically the inner workings of the Nigerian music industry. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Tunes to Fame, where music is inexhaustible. My name is Mide, and I'll be your host. All right, welcome back to Tunes to Fame. And of course, he's looking so good with the shades and stuff. I have the fast-rising music star with me, ERYWON. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Mide. How about you?
I'm doing great. You look good.
Thank you, and you too.
I mean, I'm feeling the whole red thing going on.
So I'm good.
So tell us about your musical journey. How did you get here?
I go by the name ERYWON. I'm a Nigeria independent recording artist, hip-hop independent recording artist. My music started way back from when I was very little. I used to be a dancer, a break dancer. So I grew up listening to the likes of Tupac, Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, and Two-Face, from the Nigeria, Two-Face, right. Nice, Star Plus, and the P-Square. Before then, I used to, buy all these lyrics book. I don't know if they said that now.
No, I don't think so. I don't think they still do.
Then I buy lyrics book. I read through just to, able to mime to artist songs. So on this particular day, I used to be a manservant and altar boys in the Catholic Church. So on this particular day, it was during Carol period, every society in the church come to the stage to come and display their talent and all of that. So it was time for the manservant group to come and perform. So there was nobody to represent, so I just took the courage anyway. So I just go on the stage with some of my friends there back then. So we were on the stage and I mimed to Star Plus song, Imagine That. So I've been reading from the lyrics, so I know it off right. So I was on stage and I was just singing, just miming to the song, and the person that was beating the drum actually did the best. So he was beating the drum, I was there, miming and all of that. People were spraying money, and back then there used to be this particular bros in our town then. So he's a rapper. So we look at him in a high esteem as being a rapper in the town. So he walked up to me on the stage while performing and he whispered to my ear that I should come and see him after the show. So when I went there and he mentored me, and I am today.
Wow.
So that was how the journey started anyways.
Okay, so let me just ask this. I mean, I've read the stories and I've heard the stories of, Nigerian artists, and not just Nigerian artists, global artists. And most times they all say they started from the church. What's the thing about starting from the church?
God gave us that particular talent, and before you can actually identify that your particular gift, it has to be from the church. That is how I believe so. So that has to be from the church. And apart from the fact that I was a manservant, when I moved to Pentecostal Church Redeem, I joined the chorister, so I beat drum. So
okay, so you use your talent to serve God in church. Then you now left the church.
No. Even before joining the church, I'm already into the line already. So I just decided to share my gift to God. For God to bless me.
All right. Amazing stuff.
Thank you.
So tell us a bit about your sound. What's your sound like?
My sound is very unique. Unlike the common trend music that we all hear in the Nigerian industry now. So I decided to be unique in my own style of music. I rap anyway. So, and my type of rap is quite different from the normal Nigerian kind of style. So I try to mix up different sound for people to listen and get their feedbacks. So I'm very, very unique when it comes to my sound. If you listen to my song, as a matter of fact, you can never predict my next single, my next song. If I'm telling you I want to drop a single next week or next month, you can never predict how the sound is going to be. So I come up with different styles every day.
So would you categorize yourself into, I'm an Afrobeat artist, I'm a piano artist, I'm a pop, rap, just hip hop?
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about the challenges in the music industry, especially for someone who is, trying to climb up the ladder to make their way up. Yeah. What are the challenges you experience? I'm asking because, with recent happenings, a lot of things have been exposed and a lot of people are gaining more awareness into the inner workings as to how the inner workings of the Nigerian music industry actually works. Yeah. And so it begs the question, what are these young artists put up to? What are they made to do? How far are they made to go in order to be able to make a name for themselves? So what are the challenges you've experienced? I'd like you to talk about from a personal point of view.
Thank you, Millie. First thing is not enough money. Yeah, as an upcoming artist, meeting a studio engineer, no supporter, no sponsor. So it takes a lot of money for you to produce music, and that alone is somehow frustrating.
Can you put like a number? Maybe not. It might not be the exact number, but a budget number.
All right. To produce a song, I think I have a couple of producers I work with, and to do a particular song, you have to have up to 100 to 120,000 naira.
Okay, that's just for the audio
just
recording.
For the audio.
Does that have to do with post-production or just to record?
Just to record. And majority of upcoming artists, let me speak for myself. Getting that amount, producing different kind of songs every year is very, very difficult, honestly. It's very difficult. So that is money aspect. And another one, not getting enough gigs, Before you can actually become a dance superstar, you have to attend different shows, do different gigs, whereby people get to know you more and you understand. And another thing is, fans. Fans these days, they tend to, downgrade the upcoming artists, overlook them because they believe they're just nobody. So as an upcoming artist, you have a lot of times I talk to people, I reach out to people, like, I just drop a new song, I just drop a new music, please can you just listen and revert? And they don't even care. Because I'm an upcoming artist, so they don't give a F, so they don't give a fuck about either I'm dropping a song and all of that. Another thing is not having a contract. If you sign a contract whereby there's a particular a contract you sign, you definitely get money, get an income whereby you can easily push yourself. And not having a manager is really, really very, very tough as an upcoming artist, not having a manager, or you have to do all things by yourself. Fetch for shows, go to studio, go all the things by yourself. Another thing is, which is the most paramount, is having a toxic relationship. But first, I RIP to Mohbad. May say rest in peace. Having a toxic relationship, it actually goes a long way. Having a fake friend that doesn't believe in your craft, that doesn't believe in what you do, is really going to let you down, because if your family member doesn't believe in you, then how else are you going to, how the people outside the world, how
are they supposed to believe in you?
Exactly. So these are just few of those challenges.
So are you currently with a record label, or you are an independent artist?
Independent.
Do you at some point maybe plan on joining a record label? That deep sigh is saying a lot.
Honestly, because back then, 2015, I was opportune to have at least very close to signing a record deal with a particular label. They reside on the island. So we were affiliated to Triple MG, likes of Inyanya, Ibu Franklin, and the rest. Right. So what I faced there was somehow related to Mohbad case, but not as deep as that. There are a lot of things on record label that or let me say outside the world, doesn't know. So thank God for I can't really say thank God, but the case of Mohbad has really revealed a lot of things, a lot of secrets. These are things that are happening in the record label. Honestly, that 2015, I almost gave up, because I met the likes of Two-Face. I was inside the studio with Celeb Bobo producing music and all of that, and all of a suddenly everything just collapsed. It's a long story. Let me just.
So what kept you going?
Oh, let me just say God.
Right.
Honestly, because it's not easy. Because back then, that 2015, I almost, like almost. But I just feel like, what if these guys are not around? What if they are not alive? Won't I even know? I can do all these things by myself. Before I met them, I'll be doing fine. So even after them, I can still do better. So I just motivate myself. Let me put it that way. So I just motivate myself, and I thank God.
Thank God. So let's talk about streaming. The streaming farm. Why did you laugh? What's going on? Is that something you want to share?
Yeah. Streaming farm is for the rich artists. Not everyone can afford that. I don't really believe in streaming farm but there's a saying that fake it till you make it.
Make it, right.
Understand? But I don't really believe in stream farm because at the end, I just feel you are just deceiving people.
Why so?
Fine. Because, I said it, fake it till you make it. Understand? Most these days now, all we all care about is charts. The top music chart on Apple Music, Spotify, and all of the rest, Beatboard, and all of that. But at the end, we notice that all these particular artists are not as good as those that are very, very original. You understand? They are not as good as them. But to them, they believe they are doing the best. So this is all about individual decision about whether the streaming farm is okay for them, or for me, I don't really believe in streaming farm. I just don't like it. So I believe in originality, the organic streams. Even if it's 100 people, at least they are loyal fans.
All right, everyone. So we're going to go on a short break, and you're going to do some freestyle for us. Wow. Because you already said from the beginning of this interview that you can take us by surprise. So we want to be surprised. Shock us.
I'm not really good at freestyle, but I'll just.
But you would.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay. So let's see what you've got. So let's go on a very short break, and we'll be back.
ERYWON, yeah, man. Life is a gift to pay with a price. Don't believe everything someone writes. Social media full of lies. Don't be deceived. Don't fool your life. Depression key. Don't soliloquize. Nowadays, so many content, so many stars. Online influencers seeking attention by ruining others' life. No free lunch, free down. Be careful what you wish for. No trust, we also speak your crime artists so atrocious. What if my story is a picture, but we are still God's creatures? Nevertheless, everybody wanna be great. That's what matters to we. Your tongue is so powerful. Be careful what you say. I keep my circle small. Fake friends always gonna hate. That is inevitable, so always pray for grace. The dead are more celebrating their life, what they blunder race. All your pain is gonna pass. You're greater than your cries. Believe more in your craft. Don't endanger your life, but take a risk. You're gonna be fine. Everything is gonna be right. Every good thing is a shit.
Welcome back to Tunes to Fame. Yes, we still have ERYWON with us in the studio, and we just heard one of his tracks live. Whenever I hear tracks like that, it makes me really think deep about the essence of life, about what people are really going through and what life really means to different people. So tell me, what's the inspiration behind that song?
These days there's a trend whereby if anything happens on the social media, the content creator tends to exaggerate things. They tend to, because of their own selfish interest, because they actually want to gain popularity, they want to gain audience, they tend to deviate from the true aspect of what actually happened to the other aspect, whereby they just try to create a kind of post that will suit people, that makes people to believe they are telling the truth, of which it's a lie. In this life, there's a lot of things that's happened in the life whereby your friends, you tend to love your friends, but your friends is not reciprocating the love. And a lot of that like that. And the church these days, they take it so personal. If you're not paying tithes, you're not giving out offering, you're not sowing seed. They make it so original, as if you don't pay all these kind of things, you're not going to make heaven. Which is very, 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 I believe it's not the best. And these days, a lot of things happen, like life. Life generally is, I can't really say life is a bitch. Honestly, because life fuck with anybody. So that's just the inspiration about the song.
Wow, amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. So let's talk about people that inspire you. Who are your musical inspirations? It could both, African and global artists.
All right. Let's start from Nigeria.
Yeah, Nigeria.
So Vector and Emma Abaga. Yeah. I love them both. Even the fact that they are always beefing each other, but I still like them.
Our two goats.
Honestly. So outside Nigeria, I think I like Eminem and J. Cole.
Why though? Why those two?
Well, I agree. Like I said earlier, I grew up listening to Eminem, like a Toy Soldier, Lose Yourself, and all of that.
Right.
So, and J. Cole, I think the first J. Cole song I listened to was Not Enough, Not Get Enough. The one he featured Tracy song. So that was what actually drew me close to J. Cole. And ever since then, J. Cole is an amazing artist, amazing rapper. He has been killing everything. We all had the Thank You Burna Boy featuring J. Cole. So
Yeah.
yeah, that is really good, I think.
Okay, so back to the Nigerian music industry and record labels and all of that. Now, are there cabals or people, like a set of people, a group of people who have made it their duty or their obligation to, help up and coming artists in the industry?
Yeah, we can talk about YBNA and the Moving Records.
Okay.
As an upcoming artist, if you are opportune to be under them, definitely you're already a superstar. Because they have, they are the cabals in the industry. When it comes to Nigeria industry, we have the likes of Olamide and Moving Record, the Don Jazzy Baba himself. So these guys have actually paved the way. They've actually, set that standard. They've actually attained that height whereby anybody under them with this, before you know, you're already an artist, you're already a superstar. We can see the likes of Crayon and Magix and all of that.
Ira Star and the rest.
Ira Star and all of that. So we can see the likes of Ashake, Fireboy. Olamide has helped a lot of artists. So they are cabals in Nigerian music industry.
So let me put you on the spot. If you were to choose one record label in Nigeria, why BNO? You didn't even let me finish. You didn't even let me finish.
Yes, YBNA.
So basically, that's your go-to. Like if God should just appear in your dream and say, my son, pick, who do you want?
YBNA.
YBNO. Okay, from your lips to God's ears. Okay, so what advice do you have for people who, like you, are striving or trying to make their mark in the Nigerian music industry?
All right. My advice is believe in yourself. Don't depend on anyone. Also, every day, one day your story will change.
And your story will change, right? Okay, so before we went on that short break, I told you were going to do a freestyle for us.
Yep.
The hour has come.
Right. Let's have it.
Okay, let's do it. I can do beatbox too.
No need for that. Let me just go a cappella.
Okay.
Yeah. Life is a gift, you pay with the price. Don't believe everything some I write. Social media full of lies, don't be deceived. Don't fool your life, depression, kids, don't soliloquize. Nowadays, so many content, so many stars. Online influencers seeking attention by ruining others' life. No fellowship, free town, be careful what you wish for. No trust, we also speak on crime artists so outrageous. What if my story is a fiction, but we are still God's creators? Nevertheless, everybody wanna be great, that's what matters to it. Or your tongue is so powerful, be careful what you say. No.
Woo! Amazing. I mean, you just came up with that now?
No.
Okay, because amazing, well done. Are there young people, other young artists who have reached out to you to say, hey, I like what you're doing. I hope that someday, I'm rooting for you and I hope that someday I get to be where you are, I get to, embark on this same journey, because I'm assuming that you already see yourself like in the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 to 5 years to be in a position to be able to help other people who are aspiring to thread the same ground that you've threaded on. So what's usually your response to that, and what are your plans towards helping other people?
I've tried in such a way whereby, as an upcoming artist, to always be very humble. Honestly, because I take the time to reach out to my fans, my little fans. So I take time to reach out to them. Whenever I post any of my music and the like and the comments, I take the time to reply their comments. And some other upcoming artists like me also, you are my mentor, blah, 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 and all of that. So I also take time to acknowledge that and reach out to them, and we have a discussion and all of that. So I can't really say I'm helping anybody because I'm still looking for help. So, but no, I'm taking a bold step because what I know some upcoming artists doesn't know. Some, let me not say a lot, let me just say some. Because it's so painful to me, like seeing an upcoming artist not knowing about music business. Music is a business these days. You know, when you talk about the streaming platforms, the Afro-music and all of that, musicians are cashing out. A lot of upcoming artists doesn't even know about all these things. So I've taken my time to study that business aspect of the industry. And whenever they reach out to me, I tutor them free, without even collecting anything, because I believe if I can help them, actually somebody has already helped me for me to have attained this particular stage, you understand? So for me, rendering help to them is something I can do easily. So I used to take that time to reach out to them whenever they beckon on me about music and stuff like that. You know, I give them the little OT I know. When I'm established, I will have that power to, you know, do more. But as it is now, the little I can do, I know I used to render to them. So.
All right, thank you so much. So my final question to you, I mean, if nothing else is putting Nigeria on the world map, our music is putting us on the world map. And so we've gone global. We have people like Davido, Burna Boy, Wizkid, Rema, all of them putting us on the global map. So what is your hope? The Nigerian music industry is not where it used to be. We've gone like way further. So what is your continuous hope for the music industry?
Yeah, I'm very glad about how Nigerian artists have been doing globally. The likes of Burna, Rema, you know. So I believe if Nigeria keep on creating good music, good sound, you know, obviously we are going to take over the market. Because presently now, there are a lot of international label coming to Africa, coming to Nigeria. You can see the likes of Empire coming to Nigeria to sign a lot of artists. I think YBN is affiliated to Empire Music and all of that. So I believe creating music will actually put us to that map, whereby everybody will have to come to Nigeria, come to Africa, and want to do music. So it's a great thing for Burna Boy, for Wizkid, for Davido, for Rema to have attained that level. And it's also a motivation for we, the upcoming artists. So we have to buckle up our shoes and do good music. Then when everything is but these days, it's a cool music whereby all the world can actually vibe to, they can relate to. So I believe creating a good music will move Nigerian music forward.
All right, thank you so much. So any last words, your advice to other up-and-coming artists?
My advice is they should just believe in themselves. They should believe they can do all things. Nothing is impossible, When you read the story of Wizkid, Burna, Burna was almost rejected in the Nigerian music industry, but he kept on pushing, and now everybody is vibing to his song. So just consistency, not giving up. I believe with time, everything is going to work out.
All right, thank you so much, ERYWON. It was amazing having you here. So now you're going to, do a live performance for us.
Right.
Looking forward to it so I can cheer you on. I've not attended a musical concert in a while, so this will be like my first time doing woo.
It's come a wheezy on the beat.
ERYWON, yeah, man.
1000 kilometers for the mila.
Every time I pray, Oluwa look me yo. As I dey run my race, 1000 kilometers go to me love. Now when my hustle go pay, I fi me shele ya odumiga. As me dey walk and pray, Baba make them pay. Too much struggle with no pay makes man runs out. Yes. Now dreams are the shades, I know they run mouth. So life is sad like a rock, how we got out. Greatness is a choice in a man's heart. When you got no penny to the world, you're worthless. Stay focused, you never reach your sunset. Avoid see finish, try other concept. Go hard or go broke, so keep it 100. I put my life on the line. Chasing many goals are the same. So you wanna be a star for the fame, or just the cash for the case. Oluwa di shola, Oluwa lo showo, kirakita edalaye, Oluwa lo lowo. Every time I pray, Oluwa lo komi yo. As I dey run my race, 1000 kilometers go to me love. Now when my hustle go pay, I fi me shele ya odumiga. As me dey walk and pray, Baba make them pay. Man they try, man they pray, Holy God feel make your way. Now so keep believing, Holy you can see your dreams. Keep sowing how much you go surely reap. Yes. By inspiring others, you can be a king. You better face your fear and don't fear. Families looking up to you and your friends. I know you wanna look nice, you want trends. Remember why you left home, use your common sense. But to never try is a failure. Yes. Even if the society has failed us, the country is sinking, no savior. If I fall, I will rise, God is my savior. You can still make a change. Don't be too hard on yourself. Your hustle go pay. You gotta believe in yourself. Oluwa ni shola, Oluwa lo showo. Kirakita edalaye, Oluwa lo logo. Every time I pray, Oluwa look at me, yo. As I dey run my race, 1,000 kilometers go to me, love. Now when my hustle go pay, I ain't fi me shele ya hold me go. As me dey walk and pray, Baba make them pay.
Wow, 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 wow. It's been an exciting session, right? Today's episode has been amazing, very educative. I mean, I was really happy to know to hear about our guest's journey, the challenges he faces in the music industry, and the beautiful part is whatever happens, he intends to keep forging on, to keep forging ahead, which is a real source of inspiration to other people out there. That whatever happens, if the odds are not stacked in your favor, stack the odds away and create your own space, create your table. Well, unfortunately, we have to draw the curtains on today's show, but till we see you again next time, it is still Tunes to Fame, where music is inexhaustible, and I remain your ever-dazzling host, Mide. See you again next time.